The MetroWest Adolescent Health Survey has been conducted for the past 10 years every other year. It's funded by the MetroWest Health Foundation across 25 cities and towns in the MetroWest region. And it provides us with important health data about Needham's youth. It includes information about substance use and abuse. It includes information about sleep, nutrition, dating behavior, emotional health and well-being. It provides a really rich trove of data upon which we can base programs and educational decisions. This was one of the most interesting small data points that we found in the survey, and it's a cause for concern for myself, for Superintendent Dan Gudikantz, and for Police Chief John Schlittler. There's a real difference in the perception of risk amongst Needham high schoolers. The difference is between 81% believe that driving drunk or driving with someone who's been drinking is dangerous, and only 53% believe that for someone who is drug impaired or being drug impaired themselves. There's been sustained advertising at the federal level for years about, drive sober or get pulled over, cops are everywhere. There's a fairly large number of television advertising campaigns that I think people have seen over the years, and it's sort of penetrated the consciousness that drunk driving is serious and it's a threat to health, and there are consequences if you drive drunk. There hasn't been a similarly concerted public education and awareness campaign focused on drug-impaired driving, and as Massachusetts has adopted a regulation allowing for the use of medical marijuana for those with a documented medical need, and this fall there will be a ballot initiative on whether to legalize the recreational use of marijuana. I think the fact that marijuana is more visible and available does affect perceptions and attitudes that people have towards it.
We are definitely seeing an uptick in this, and I think it's a combination of we've received more information, more training. You have the opioid crisis. You also have the decriminalization of marijuana, which I think is really having an impact on that. But it is one of the goals that we want to make sure that all impaired drivers are off the road. Well, just alone starting the driving process, you're 16, 17, 18, and so on, having this freedom to drive a car, it is a difficult thing, especially as a kid. Now, if you throw in being impaired, the ability to control the vehicle, your reaction times and so forth, not only as just a new driver, but being impaired, it really could translate into some very dangerous situations.
We do want to work together with the community to change the perception among teens that drug-impaired driving is not as dangerous as drunk driving. They're both dangerous, and they're both a hazard to the health of the operator of the vehicle and to anyone else who's on the road or out in the community with them. We have a number of community collaborations that are already underway, and in this fall we're going to work with Needham high school students on a youth-led awareness campaign. So that's a peer-to-peer sort of education and awareness initiative where Needham high school students help design and produce a campaign that educates their classmates about the dangers of drug-impaired driving.
Well, I can tell you, being around, you see the kids in this town do so many great things. They're involved in so many different organizations. I'm a parent, and so I'm speaking to you as a parent and as a police officer that this type of behavior, it's dangerous. And together, through the community, we have to get this message to our children that driving impaired under any circumstances is not a good idea. It's risky behavior, and there could be some very, very tragic outcomes. And we don't want to be the one that has to deliver that message that there was a tragic outcome.